Hi, I'm Chris for Tundra Restaurant Supply. In today's video, I'm going to show you the durability and longevity of Victorinox knives. Here, we have a brand new 8-inch chef knife. I'm going to pull it right out of the package. We're going to peel it right out of here, if I know how. Brand new knife. What we're going to do from here, I've got two markers. I'm going to mark up the blade. So now that we got our Victorinox knife properly marked up and unique to itself, I'm going to hand this off to our testing department and we'll see what it looks like after its vigorous trials. Here we go. So we're testing this Victorinox knife for three things. The first is dishwasher safeness. Now, I don't recommend putting your knife in the dishwasher, but oftentimes it finds its way there. Just be sure that you keep it in a stable condition, so that way the blade doesn't get knocked around and flaw the integrity of the edge. So as we all know, big reasons why we don't put blades in the dishwasher is one, a safety concern. Grabbing that blade is very dangerous. But also the high temperature, the chemicals in sanitation and soap, and the agitation of the machine itself. Creates a lot of harm for that fine edge. So the second thing that we're testing for is how well your blade holds up to cutting technique and poor use. Always remember, as previously stated, never use a complete straight down motion with your blade, as that is very harmful to its edge. Also be sure what kind of cutting board you're using. Never use a glass cutting board, as those are just for decoration. So often know that wood cutting boards are also harmful to your blades as well, even though we highly recommend wood cutting boards. Be sure that you notice the difference between end grain versus a side grain. End grain is what you want to use, side grain is much more harmful to your blades. The third and final thing that we're testing for is resistance and durability to storage. Now, knife magnets are great because they keep your knife isolated and away from any other blade or utensil. However, blades often find themselves in a haphazard drawer, knocking themselves into other things that are metal. Whether it be another knife or utensil or tongs, really decreasing the integrity of your edge. So now that we've done the rigorous testing of the daily ins and outs of a kitchen, let's see how well this knife blade hones and cuts a tomato. So notice the nice artistic drawing that we put on this blade before the rigorous testing that it went through. As you can see, the red's still there, it's just turned a little bit more pink, and it's definitely got some wear and tear. Let's see how well this thing hones. Now that we've honed this knife, we'll test on this nice ripe tomato. And I'm Chris for Tundra Restaurant Supply, and that's the durability and longevity of Victorinox knives. If you've got any further questions or comments, please comment below or call our sales floor directly, and please subscribe. Here's to a better mise en place. Man, we should really make these tests much more difficult.